And here we are, Pet Pals TV. Coming up today, Gadget Guy, things you need for yourself and your pet. Also, we've got Tom Doc talking about what's going on for the 4th of July with some fireworks, right? Oh my goodness. And also, Kevin Costner. He loves pets. He loves dogs. Stay with us on Pet Pals TV.
Give a little love. Give a little more this time. Give a little love. If you give everything, will be fine. Give a little love. It'll come back if you just try. It'll feel right. Give a little love.
Yes, you love him too, don't you? Kevin Costner, I had the extreme pleasure to go to Chicago and interview him live and in person. He's got a new movie out, and I'm a big fan, I gotta admit. Let's see, Kevin Costner, and his new movie is called Horizon.
Ain't from here. Something you want to say? I will tell you this. In these territories, men will come try you. They will take from you until you are wiped clean from this land. I'm just saying that's something you might want to keep in mind.
You think?
And now we're here with the Kevin Costner. It's been a while since we've talked. It's so good to see you again.
Thank you.
What an amazing movie. If I read something correctly, you wanted to do this way back in 1988?
I commissioned an idea and tried to make it in 2003 and wouldn't take. So me being a knothead, I thought, well, if they don't like one, maybe I'll make 4 more. So I spent the next, from 2012 for about 4 or 5, writing this story with John Baird. And suddenly I had 4, and everybody goes, well, Kevin, nobody wanted to see the first one. What makes it? I said, I want to see it. And I said, I make movies for people. I don't make movies for executives or people who make decisions by committees. Yeah. I make something that I want to be highly original for the audience. And this summer, there's 2 movies coming that are just the beginning.
And then 2 more.
And 3 I'm shooting right now.
Wow. I just don't know. Why did you want to do this? Have you always wanted to do this?
Well,
you're the director.
My problem
you're
is
the
when I see. My problem is when I see something, I cannot not see it. Right. So I knew I had to make this, and I wanted it. It's not that it's any more important than any other movie I've ever done, but it's very rich, and it leans heavily on women, and it's a journey.
It's about 200 years ago, 150 years ago that this takes place.
Yeah,
Civil War.
Yeah. You start in 1859.
That's not that long ago.
Yeah, and it isn't. But the way people had to operate, it was miles different than how we have to operate. So when we see things, we can't always lay, oh, well, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
They had to do that.
Yeah. And I was thinking the other day after we saw the movie, amazing, and I was thinking, well, I'm glad we're not, cruel like that anymore, but we still are. Look at Ukraine. Look at
No, we have
Hamas.
hardly learned anything.
We've done it all through. Look at the Bible.
And we'll just keep fighting over these borders. And I don't know, maybe men have to step aside and let women try to work some of this stuff out because it's just not working.
But it used to be if you wanted to injure someone, you had to get close to them. Now they can drop bombs.
Right.
It's a whole different ballgame.
It's different, but back then you had to arbitrate your own problems. There was no law. So the West was a highly complicated place to negotiate. We think of it black hat, white hat, way too simple, incredibly complicated.
Wow.
But if you put humanity in it and realize that your great-great-grandmothers operating back then, they were working themselves to death just to stay clean, just to feed their families. And those kind of stories can find their way into a Western. I'm going to get to the action. I promise you I'll get to the action.
We know you want more. I do. Kevin Costner coming up.
Noom, where sound meets the world around you. Built with sound-canceling technology to create a personalized sound zone. With up to 20 hours of battery life to keep you moving through the day. ambient sound awareness keeps you connected and present so you can safely navigate the world. With high-definition call quality no matter where you are. Lightweight, comfortable, and won't ever get in the way of playtime. Noom, enhance your world.
We're building a place where homeless animals find forever homes. A place where people connect with animals in a beautiful park. A place that brings people and pets together, honoring veterans and building lifelong bonds. That place is the Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary.
Hi, I'm Pamela Trehune from Grateful, and we need your help to give rescued animals like Faith here a second chance at life.
Grateful, a proud partner with Best Friends Animal Society.
Hey, sis, come on in. Dad's on the phone with Uncle Bill.
On the phone? He hasn't used the phone in a while. He can't hear well enough.
Right, but we gave him a CapTel captioned phone. Now he can read what's being said.
Then he almost flipped over.
Staying connected has never been easier. With a CapTel captioned telephone, you see everything your caller says.
Looks like Dad's going to be on the phone a lot more now.
Learn more about this free service at captel.com.
Pet Pals TV is now coast to coast. Watch Pet Pals TV on the YTA TV network. More than 150 cable and broadcast stations, reaching 41 million homes. Go to petpalstv.com right now for the complete station list. Most Spectrum Cable TV customers have a YTA TV channel. Something furry, something cuddly, something different. I'm Patty Spidler. Join me and a team of pet-loving reporters each week for Pet Pals TV on YTA. And here is more of Kevin Costner talking about the movie and his love of animals on Horizon.
Horizon is the Western movie that Kevin Costner not only stars in, but directed, produced, and was the co-writer of this film, and put up millions of his own money to make the film. From Chicago, more of my interview with this amazing man.
These people think that if they're tough enough, smart enough, and mean enough, all this will be there someday.
It's amazing how hard everybody was working. I mean, when you see that, and how did you base this on a fact? I mean,
because everything you see happened a million times.
Okay.
Everything you see, every bully that we run into, every racist, make up reasons why you can eliminate people. We're seeing it now. Complete annihilation of populations. We're seeing it now. It's not any different back then, but try to show it, right? Yeah. And inside all this violence, also find humanity, nobility. And I do through my women, through gestures. Women are the backbone of Horizon.
The next one comes out. This one's June 28th. The next one is August 16th.
Yeah, about 6 weeks later, the second one comes out. And third one I'm shooting right now.
You're working right now. Well, you're the director, the lead, and the producer as well. You do all those things.
Yeah, kind of paid for it too,
And you spent a lot of your own money.
Yeah, a lot of it.
That's everywhere.
I know.
You open up the, AP or look at the press, and it's all the things that you put your own backbone and your own money into this.
But I love my relationship with an audience, and if I made this movie for me, this is the kind of movie I wanted to see, and I know that there's men and women and there's kids that I know what it's like to go to the theater and have somebody transport you. And that's what I wanted to do with Horizon is when the lights go out, somebody remembers the first time they saw Horizon was on the big screen.
I will tell you, you will not forget it. You will not forget it. One more thing before we go. You love animals. There's a lot of horses in this. And you love dogs too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, well, you can't have, the West was made on the backs of horses and mules and cattle and these things. This wasn't that long ago. The frontier wasn't just a land in Disneyland. It was wild, it was dangerous, it was raw, and it was beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for all that you've done all the years. Thank you. The man, Kevin Costner, Horizon. And Kevin just got a new dog to add to his pack of 9. His name is Bob. Good boy, Bob, and good boy, Kevin. We'll be back with more on Pet Pals TV. More Pet Pals TV is coming up, right, Harry? Oh, Harry says, okay, stay with us. Oh!
Noom, where sound meets the world around you. Built with sound-canceling technology to create a personalized sound zone with up to 20 hours of battery life to keep you moving through the day. Ambient sound awareness keeps you connected and present so you can safely navigate the world. With high-definition call quality no matter where you are. Lightweight, comfortable, and won't ever get in the way of playtime. Noom, enhance your world.
We're building a place where homeless animals find forever homes. A place where people connect with animals in a beautiful park. A place that brings people and pets together, honoring veterans and building lifelong bonds. That place is the Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary.
Hi, I'm Pamela Trehune from Grateful, and we need your help to give rescued animals like Faith here a second chance at life.
Grateful, a proud partner with Best Friends Animal Society.
Hey, sis, come on in. Dad's on the phone with Uncle Bill.
On the phone? He hasn't used the phone in a while. He can't hear well enough.
Right, but we gave him a CapTel captioned phone. Now he can read what's being said.
Then he almost flipped over.
Staying connected has never been easier. With a CapTel caption telephone, you see everything your caller says.
Looks like Dad's gonna be on the phone a lot more now.
Learn more about this free service at captel.com.
Pet Pals TV is now coast to coast. Watch Pet Pals TV on the YTA TV network. More than 150 cable and broadcast stations, reaching 41 million homes. Go to petpalstv.com right now for the complete station list. Most Spectrum Cable TV customers have a YTA TV channel. Something furry, something cuddly, something different. I'm Patty Spidler. Join me and a team of pet-loving reporters each week for Pet Pals TV on YTA. Pet Pals TV, you know him, Tom Doc, he's here, Stewie and Harry, and we're talking about my least favorite holiday because he hates it.
Yep.
4th of July, right?
Yep.
Coming up. Fireworks, explosions. What do we do?
Well, there's lots of things we can do, but first of all, most important thing, please do not wait to the last minute to call your veterinarian if you know medications are going to work.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
We want to call them ahead of time.
Whoops.
No matter when the 4th of July happens, deliveries are delayed, right?
Oh, okay.
Your veterinarian is not going to keep 100 bottles of medication on stock. So call ahead of time. That's the message we need to send today.
The 4th of July fireworks don't bother him. They do bother Stewie. And you prescribed, what was it, Trazodone?
Well, Trazodone is a medication that we will utilize a lot of times. Now, Trazodone and gabapentin, Xanax have all been used, but they're controlled substances, okay? So you can't just walk in and say, hey, I need this, right? Got to have that examination done.
Okay, all right. And something else that really irks me is when people, in September, I think I'll set off a firework, because you're not prepared. You can't prepare him for something that just happens that you don't know what's going to happen.
Well, I have good news for that. So you can keep a medication on hand called Cilio.
Oh.
Cilio is an oral medication. You actually put gloves on, you put a little bit on your finger. You don't want to have it on your skin because it will cause problems for you. But put it over the dog's gum, it gets absorbed, and even if they're already worked up, we can bring them back down.
Okay.
Those other things we talked about, whether it's an over-the-counter remedy, whether it's a controlled drug, another type of prescription, if the dog's worked up, it's going to take longer to bring them back down. This usually works within just a few minutes.
We've said this before, though. If you live somewhere and you know that they have post-traumatic stress disorder, there's some veterans there, animals, let your neighbors know that you're going to be doing something and about what time it is. Don't just intermittently set off things, right?
Well, be neighborly. Be neighborly. Let's let our neighbors know. Let's not shoot off all hours of the night because people do have to work in the morning.
Right.
You know, try to abide by the local ordinances. You know, I think on the 4th of July you can usually go up to midnight.
Yeah.
But after that it's not necessary, and I get it. They're fun. I get it.
And more pets go missing on the 4th of July than any other time of the year. So, and you know, it upsets wildlife, it upsets some people. You know what? Buy some pet food and donate it to a rescue or a shelter rather than set off some fireworks. How about that?
And another good thing to do at this time of year, take a selfie picture with your pet on the Odd chance your pet runs away, now you've got a current picture to go down to. And folks, if you need to, go down to the shelter, okay? Don't say my lab mix is missing, because they're all lab mixes. They're all shepherd mixes.
Thank you. Thank you. Stewie, say thank you. Say thank you. Oh, he's going to be there. Okay, say, look at that. We got that. Okay, we'll be back with more on Pet Pals TV.
Noom, where sound meets the world around you. Built with sound-canceling technology to create a personalized sound zone with up to 20 hours of battery life to keep you moving through the day. Ambient sound awareness keeps you connected and present so you can safely navigate the world. With high-definition call quality no matter where you are. Lightweight, comfortable, and won't ever get in the way of playtime. Noom, enhance your world.
We're building a place where homeless animals find forever homes. A place where people connect with animals in a beautiful park. A place that brings people and pets together, honoring veterans and building lifelong bonds. That place is the Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary.
Hi, I'm Pamela Terhune from Grateful, and we need your help to give rescued animals like Faith here a second chance at life.
Grateful, a proud partner with Best Friends Animal Society.
Hey, sis, come on in. Dad's on the phone with Uncle Bill.
On the phone? He hasn't used the phone in a while. He can't hear well enough.
Right, but we gave him a CapTel caption phone. Now he can read what's being said.
Then he almost flipped over.
Staying connected has never been easier. With a CapTel caption telephone, you see everything your caller says.
Looks like Dad's going to be on the phone a lot more now.
Learn more about this free service at captel.com.
Pet Pals TV is now coast to coast. Watch Pet Pals TV on the YTA TV network. More than 150 cable and broadcast stations, reaching 41 million homes. Go to petpalstv.com right now for the complete station list. Most Spectrum Cable TV customers have a YTA TV channel. Something furry, something cuddly, something different. I'm Patty Spidler. Join me and a team of pet-loving reporters each week for Pet Pals TV on YTA. And now, Pet Pals TV with the Gadget Guy. Here he is, David Novak. We have got a lot of things to talk about, so I'm gonna shut up. And you tell us what we're talking about for pet products.
Yeah, I kind of overdid it today, but that's okay. We'll get through this. These are just, I got a whole different smattering of different types of products for pet and pet owners. This first one is from a company called Grandpa Gus. These are little flea and tick products as well as pet odor elimination. They're all plant-based, they're all water-based, so they're very easy to apply on surfaces or even your pet. They won't harm them, and they're very effective by Grandpa Gus.
All right, Grandpa, thanks.
The second company is called Trot Pets. These are obviously feeding bowls, but they're elevated so they improve the posture of your dog. And when dogs bend down, they tend to it's harder for them to digest food, so this solves that issue. It also has a silicone mat, and it has this slow feed process. So they don't
eat too fast.
Correct.
Bloat can happen with
and
that.
then these lids that you can take your food with you. By that's Trot Pet. They have different colors, different sizes. Those start at around $150.
Okay, next.
This is a company called Ziwi Pet. They're ethically sourced, and they use these processes called micro steaming and air drying to really lock in the flavor and the nutrition. These are all natural by New Zealand, and that is called Ziwi Pet. And they have food, they have chews, they got a whole bunch of products, wet food. Ziwi Pet.
Next.
This is by Atomi. So this is a dash cam. If you ever want to keep an eye on your dog if he's in the car, you can do that live. So you have your phone. You can has a front camera and a back camera. So aside from all the things that you can do with dash cams in terms of filming crashes or any incidences like that, this is great for pets too. If you leave your pet and the dog in the car, you can monitor them at all times.
All right. They can't get away with anything anymore.
That's right.
All right.
We do a fair amount of reviews on training collars. This is a company called Jugbo, and the thing I like about this is it has a remote. It has hundreds of settings on this you can use vibration. I think there's tone on here, and then there's also a small shock, but it's only $55, and it really trains your dog to, like, for example, not bark or not dig, etc. So that is by Jugbo. Now we have a company called Birdfee. We've previewed these products before. They have a couple of new models. This is the bamboo version, so this is very good bird feeder, and it's very good for, you know, harsh weather. And the idea here is that birds will come here. It has a camera on here, and it has AI built in, so it will identify 6,000 different species.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It also has a little audio device. You can hear them, you can communicate with them. And then they also have a hummingbird model.
I feed my hummingbird.
Yeah, which is the same thing. It's got 3 little flowers on here, and it's got 2 cameras, a side and a front.
Oh, that's
That
cute.
is by Birdfee.
Okay.
This is a company called Doggy Raid. So these are drinks, and they have little chews here, but these are formulated from veterinarians and nutritionists. And the idea here is to really address long-term illnesses through hydration and through electrolytes and through prebiotics and through amino acids. You can use these as just a drink. You can spread them on the food if you like, but the idea is here to really hydrate and give those dogs a lot of nutrition by Doggy Raid.
It says support your dog's gut health.
Gut health,
like
that's right.
All right, whoa, all right, one more.
If you can guess what this is called the Bike Tow Leash. This is $183. You attach this to your bike, and so your dog can walk or run alongside you, and it's got this special technology, the Smart Arm Safe, that distributes weight and will not tip your bike over if your dog is running beside you. Looks kind of simple, but this has a lot of technology built into it. This is by Bike Tow Leash. And then finally, if you ever get nipped, scratched, as you can see, I have cat scratches on here.
I got cat scratches on me too.
These are called Scar Science. A lot of emergency rooms, hospitals, burn units use these. They're little strips you put on a scar here, and it will flatten, fade, and smooth out the scars. It uses a special silicone solution that mimics skin, and it hydrates the scars so you don't see them afterwards. Very simple to use by Scar Science.
Go to petpalstv.com, find out more about this. You can also get in touch with the Gadget Guy. How do people get you?
Gadgetgram.com.
Gadgetgram.com. Okay, I'm exhausted.
Me too.
Thank you so much. We'll be back with more on Pet Pals TV.
Noom, where sound meets the world around you. Built with sound canceling technology to create a personalized sound zone with up to 20 hours of battery life to keep you moving through the day. Ambient sound awareness keeps you connected and present so you can safely navigate the world. With high-definition call quality no matter where you are. Lightweight, comfortable, and won't ever get in the way of playtime. Noom, enhance your world.
We're building a place where homeless animals find forever homes. A place where people connect with animals in a beautiful park. A place that brings people and pets together, honoring veterans and building lifelong bonds. That place is the Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary.
Hi, I'm Pamela Terhune from Grateful, and we need your help to give rescued animals like Faith here a second chance at life.
Grateful, a proud partner with Best Friends Animal Society.
Hey, sis, come on in. Dad's on the phone with Uncle Bill.
On the phone? He hasn't used the phone in a while. He can't hear well enough.
Right, but we gave him a CapTel caption phone. Now he can read what's being said.
Then he almost flipped over.
Staying connected has never been easier. With a CapTel caption telephone, you see everything your caller says.
Looks like Dad's going to be on the phone a lot more now.
Learn more about this free service at captel.com.
Pet Pals TV is now coast to coast. Watch Pet Pals TV on the YTA TV network. More than 150 cable and broadcast stations reaching 41 million homes. Go to petpalstv.com right now for the complete station list. Most Spectrum cable TV customers have a YTA TV channel. Something furry, something cuddly, something different. I'm Patty Spidler. Join me and a team of pet-loving reporters each week for Pet Pals TV on YTA. And now we have a birthday to celebrate. Yes, Stewie recently, June 22nd, turned 9 years old. We had a party. You hold this for a second. Okay. All right. And it's Stewie's birthday today. Yay. 9 years old. How about that? Oh, he knows the cake.
And
where should I hold the cake up to?
Oh, yeah.
Let's.
Oh, that's a nice cake, Patty. Yeah. We love that little
I don't want it to fall out. There
don't.
We go. Can you see it? Okay. All right. I'm gonna take it out, and we'll give him a little slice.
Happy birthday to
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stewie.
Happy birthday to you. And many, many more.
And many more.
Yes, yay. Oh, I'm sorry.
I can't get it out. Here we go.
Now, we're going to look at some pictures of you and Stewie.
Oh, this is when he was young.
Oh, Stewie, you got something good there.
Oh, you don't want it?
Are you the most vocal?
Oh, yes. Oh, Stewie, enjoying a birthday treat live on the show.
See him and had genies. Oh, yes. And he's too nervous to eat the cake. You want to see if some of the puppies want some of the cake? Oh, they'll probably want it.
Hauser says, bring it.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we got a nice little birthday treat. Oh, Stewie, how did you miss out?
Now you know that we're talking about 9 years old. That is that's the only downside to this breed, is a
shorter lifespan.
Yeah, the Swiss have a saying is 1 to 3 young dog, 3 to 6 good dog, 6 to 9 old dog, after 9 gift from God.
Yeah. Amen. Well, you've been taking great care of Stewie.
He's a good boy.
He's a very good boy.
He's like Mom. He's nice and old. We just sit on the sofa together. Okay, thank you. Well, I was going to eat it. Wait a minute. We thank you. Take care of your pets. Take care of yourself. Have a good one, and we'll see you next time on Pet Pals TV.
You and I are standing guard in one of the last great open spaces.
That looks like a promising place.
The place I might be able to see myself. You just have to stand at the river, and you can see what the men and women up there see. That's what drove us across the ocean to this country in the first place. Hope.
Lieutenant, there's no reason for you to stay here. But here you are.
The men who hunt this land, they're not going to share it with you. What you build, they will burn down.
We just got to keep going.